If you're seeing a dismissive avoidant partner and they suddenly lost attraction for you, then definitely keep watching this video. In this video, we'll explore the subtle reasons a partner with this attachment style loses interest or breaks it off. And if you'd like to keep your dismissive avoidant partner attracted to you, then you want to avoid doing the following things I'm going to mention in this video. Hi, I'm Katya Morozova. I'm a personal and relationship coach, and I help people overcome heartbreak, and I help them understand themselves and their partners using attachment theory. If that sounds helpful to you, then definitely subscribe to my channel. I'm also the founder of KatyaMorozova.me, and if you're interested in booking a coaching session, then definitely visit that website to book from there. Now, before we get into the reasons, I just want to remind you to relate to the content in this video with a healthy dose of discernment. I'm not suggesting that any of the reasons in this video are reason enough for your specific partner to lose attraction or end this relationship. I'm simply speculating based on my knowledge of this attachment style. This video is also not meant to strike fear into your heart and make you walk on eggshells with your partner. That is certainly not the purpose. I'm simply reporting my observations, having worked with hundreds of people over the years and answering a question on a really popular topic. This video is also not about blaming your DA partner, as every person with an insecure attachment style, and really every human being, has their own strengths and weaknesses that they bring to a relationship. Now, with that said, let's get into the reasons a partner with this attachment style may lose attraction in a relationship. The first reason a DA may lose attraction is if they're asked to become more emotionally intimate than they're able to or want to. This isn't likely to happen after one attempt for emotional intimacy, but after many attempts to ask them for more than they can give, and especially if they've expressed to you that they don't really understand what you're asking for or that they can't provide that to you. A DA will likely feel like a failure if they can't live up to your expectations, or they will feel like they are not good enough, and that can make them lose attraction. Reason number 2 is asking your dismissive avoidant to share deep and personal emotions on a, again, continual basis. Out of all of the attachment styles, a dismissive avoidant is the one who is most disconnected and not in touch with, and often doesn't even know what they're feeling. So they're disconnected from their emotions. So if a dismissive avoidant partner is continuously asked what they're feeling, it's as if you're asking someone who doesn't speak a certain language if they could translate for you. Could you translate French for me? Well, I don't speak French, but I really need you to translate this for me. Like, I get it, but I don't speak French. And so when this happens continuously, and this person is, just really not aware of of their emotions, and they're not interested in that investigation yet, what's going to happen is that this person will just grow and grow in frustration. They'll keep getting more and more frustrated. Again, it's like asking that person who doesn't speak French, like, come on, why can't you translate for me? Don't you want to help me? And they're like, I'd love to help you, but I just don't speak that language. The third reason that a dismissive avoidant partner may lose attraction is if they keep getting the sense that they're not good enough or are somehow deficient in your eyes. Now, of course, this is reason enough for most people to lose attraction, but for a DA whose identity is often built around performance and around competency, this can be a big attraction killer. Now, they may not leave the relationship immediately, but the attraction will wane for sure. Reason number 4 that the dismissive avoidant loses attraction is when they feel like their work or what they rely on for their livelihood is threatened or perceived to be threatened. And I'm going to explain what this is, and this can not only be a killer of attraction for a DA, but also cause enough to end the relationship. So let's say they're under a lot of stress at work and the relationship keeps taking time away, or let's say their partner keeps interrupting their workflow, or let's say the challenges in your relationship are getting in the way of your dismissive avoidant partner's focus and concentration to where the quality of work that they're producing is starting to really diminish. Or another example of this is if your DA partner just got some kind of promotion or was accepted into some kind of, graduate program or some kind of program to forward their career. I've noticed that in times where these types of things are happening, it creates a specific type of stress for a dismissive avoidant partner where they often feel like it's either my work and my livelihood or this relationship. And there's this black and white quality to this challenge. So if they start to feel during this time that your relationship is threatening their livelihood, then likely what will happen is that their relationship will be the thing that gets removed from their life in service of, allowing themselves to forward whatever project or career aspect of their career that they're working on. The fifth reason that a dismissive avoidant partner may lose attraction or even leave a relationship is if their partner puts a significant amount of stress on them during a time when they're stressed already in their life. Now, again, this may be in relationship to their work. This may be in relationship to some kind of loss that they've experienced, or some major hurdle that they're experiencing in their life. And this might not necessarily be a huge change in their life, but just a higher level of stress that they're experiencing. So one of the reasons that this is a challenge in relationships between the dismissive avoidant partner and, let's say, an anxious preoccupied partner is when a DA gets stressed, they just hunker down, they buckle down, they'll try to conceal that there's something wrong, that they're stressed, that there's something is going on with their life, because they'll double down on trying to focus and work and do as much as they can without acknowledging their feelings or what's going on for them. So they will have this strategy of hunkering down when they're stressed, and usually what that means is that their partner will not notice, they won't realize that the dismissive avoidant is stressed. And in fact, that stress will be kind of misperceived as a deactivation or a distancing strategy from the relationship. Now, the dismissive avoidant may be distancing themselves to take care of their own life, but they may not actually be distancing themselves from a partner in general. If this stress is perceived as distancing or deactivation by the anxious partner, then they'll start to often use these hyperactivating strategies to create proximity in the relationship or to figure out what's wrong when there might not actually be something wrong in the relationship. But that added relational stress that gets added into the mix of whatever they're already dealing with can often be too much pressure, too much stress. And it's in moments like these where a person who has this kind of attachment style, and maybe they don't have a huge awareness around this process for them, they will, start to think to themselves, okay, this relationship is too much work. This really isn't working. This is a bad time for me to be in a relationship, and they will lose attraction and they will end the relationship. Now, if this last reason resonated with you, I'm really curious about, if you look in retrospect, I'm curious, what do you notice what do you think were the subtle cues that your dismissive avoidant partner was stressed and you simply didn't catch it because the stress or the perceived stress of losing the relationship was too challenging for you? So if you can see those subtle cues in hindsight, I'd love to know in the comments below. Now, in some of these scenarios, it may still be possible to reattract your partner and salvage your connection, or at least reopen the possibility of doing so. If you think that there's still a chance for your relationship and you'd like to come up with a unique plan for repair, then I recommend booking a session where we can discuss your situation and come up with a game plan. You can book that session using the link below in the comments or in the description. Did you like this video? If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to watch more videos about attachment theory and understanding and healing from a breakup. Next up is my video on doing no contact with a dismissive avoidant, and you can watch that right up here. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.